everybody. My name is Anastasia, and I'm releasing a podcast called the Bad Mom Podcast, and it is a huge deal to me. This is my first announcement, and I have been MIA working on this, so also other things. I am a parent, I am a student, and I'm a full-time employee, so coronavirus hasn't really slowed anything down for me. In fact, I've just taken on more projects. So this is one of them. And so on the Bad Mom podcast, we will talk about domestic violence. And since I'm a survivor, I have plenty to share. So this stuff is really personal. I don't care at all if you have any judgment about it. Either have the conversation with me or just ignore it, delete me. This is part of the healing process for me. 2020 is an amazing year for me so far, and this is the next step. So, as a domestic violence survivor, I had no idea that I was in an abusive situation. I thought I was in love. So I'm a lover, huge one. So I am a healer. I believe that you can overcome anything, and I feel like people are there for each other for a reason, and everything happens for a reason. So that experience has made me who I am, and I'm no longer in that situation because I have healed. I have found ways to cope, and I want to share it with you, the world. I'm really proud of myself and who I am, and I know that people don't realize that they're in those relationships when they are, because I was one of them. And it's not just physical abuse, it's mental, it's financial. There's plenty of abusive relationships out there, and I can name like 10 off the top of my head that I currently just know of, and it's pretty sad. I want to crush the stigma that people who are kind and loving and have loving nature are weak. We are not weak. We come from love, and we are good people. So those people tend to be taken advantage of. So my problem is I did not know how to set those boundaries for my lovers, for my friends, for whatever relationship that is abusive. You need to know how to set a boundary, and they don't teach that at school. In fact, in school, we have a huge problem of bullying, and I'm sure if you're a parent, you're aware of it, and you deal with it all the time with your kids. And we will talk about how that comes directly from domestic violence in the home. Bullies are adult abusers. So parenting is a huge deal to me. I want to be the best parent. I have been called a bad mom for whatever reason, irrelevant. So we're going to talk about how to survive the domestic violence relationship or get out of it, or how to help your friends, your family, whatever, because it's a topic that's never talked about, like barely ever, and it could save someone's life. Experience molds you, so do not, if you don't know how to cope, do not fall into drugs and alcohol and bad coping skills. We're going to teach you good coping skills that have helped me, people I know, people that I will know, because if you want to talk about it with me, I'm here. And since natural, healthy living is part of my healing process, I want to share with you the things that have worked for me. Chiropractors, natural remedies, yoga, we could talk about it all. But really, I want to interview doctors, scientists, healthy nutritionists, like people like that can help me prove my point and that can have the conversation with me, because our healthcare system is not really helping the depression, any of that, because mental health is a super important topic to discuss. And with traumatic experiences from domestic violence, yeah, you could suffer hella mental trauma. And that's okay, because we will get through this shit together. Okay. So, yeah, so stay tuned. I'm really excited. It's coming out in a couple weeks. And if you support me, I'm super excited to have you. If you don't, delete me now, because I don't care. I'm gonna kill it regardless.